Springboard Roadshow Foundation, in partnership with the MasterCard Foundation and Solidaridad, present CoRe, the COVID-19 Recovery and Resilience Program.
Hello, welcome to the CoRe program. My name is Ocran. I am the team lead for the CoRe program as well as the executive director for the Springboard Roadshow Foundation. The CoRe program is an initiative of the Springboard Roadshow Foundation in partnership with Solidaridad and the MasterCard Foundation. Today, we'll be looking at personal branding and grooming. We'll be looking at fine dining. Welcome to our dining table. You would notice here that we have a place set for a three-course meal. Therefore, we have our soup plate, we have our main or dinner plate, and then we have what is known as the charger or the place set. Please do not, under any circumstance, serve yourself on this plate. This plate is only for ensuring that you have something. If anything should fall onto your table, it's taken by that. So this is your dinner plate, and then this is your soup plate. Now, when we get to the dining table, always notice that you would have a side plate to your left and your glasses or what you drink from to your right. Your side place will always be to your left. So if you go to a place, because this is just a setting for only one person, you won't have other side plates there. So if you go to any dining table and you are confused about which set is yours, your side plate is always to your left, or what we call the bread plate. Additionally, you would have your napkin here as well. And you see this napkin is in the napkin holder. I would like to say thank you to Mikasa for the opportunity to use their fine crockery for this demonstration. Now, when we sit down, when you have the opportunity to sit down, the first thing that you take is your napkin. So you take your napkin gently from the napkin holder, put it down, and then you open your napkin and put it on your lap. I would like to say that sometimes people, when they are opening their napkin, shake up the napkin before putting it on your lap. That is not fine dining. Just take up your napkin and put it on your lap gently, and you are ready to start your dinner. In this particular meal, we would have soup. So we have our soup plate here. So we'll say that the soup has been served, and so we are ready to eat. Therefore, we take our spoon and we start scooping our meal. When we are taking the soup, please ensure that you scoop away from the meal. So by the time you bring the spoon close to you, if there's anything left over, it will drop into the plate before you bring it to your mouth. So you scoop away and you bring it to your mouth. You scoop away and bring it to your mouth. If as you go, the soup is getting to the bottom, just lift your plate gently, scoop, and drink. And then you would have finished your first course. Now, some people get confused when they see the amount of cutlery. They don't know which to use first. It's a simple rule of the thumb. Just start from the outside and work your way inside. Start from the outside and work your way inside. So first, you know that you have to take your soup. Some people get confused when they see the amount of cutlery to know which to use first. Usually, your fork will be on your left and your knife will be on your right. Your knife as well as your spoon. Because of the setup for today, we realize that we will have the soup first, so we take our spoon. Our soup has been served, and therefore we take our spoon, we scoop the soup from the front to the back, and then we bring it towards us. Back, before we lift it off the table. That way, if there's any soup, it will drop off, excess soup, it will drop off before it comes to you, that you do not soil your plate or yourself. If as you are eating, usually with the soup would have some bread, so we put our bread on the plate and we take it up. If there's butter, we add the butter, we button it up, and then we eat. And every now and then we take our napkin and daintily wipe, or if anything that has gone on our lips, and we put it on our laps again. Please, your napkin is not your handkerchief. Do not use your napkin under any circumstances to wipe your face. It's supposed to be for your mouth and anything that may fall on your outfit. Okay, so we finished our first course, and therefore we'll start our second course. If we did have salad, we'll take the first cutlery set and then we'll use it. When you are having the meal, turn the fork over and cut if you need to cut anything. Do not take if it's a meat or something, and then struggle with it in your mouth. No, it's not fine. Please take it, cut it neatly, gently. Let your forefinger be at the tip of the fork, and the forefinger being at the middle of this one, and so you have a firm grip as you cut away at the food that is in front of you. When you are talking to your table mates, you put your cutlery down and you converse with your mates. You talk to them, and when you finish talking, you take your cutlery again and continue your meal. Please, don't beat drums with your meal, okay? Cut gently. Right. As you go along, you finish your meal. When you finish your meal, remember to put the cutlery together and push it to the side of the plate. This conveys to the waiters who are in the room that you have finished your meal, and therefore they can come for your plate and your cutlery. If you eat it and maybe you come across anything that you do not want to eat, gently take your cutlery or your fork, take it from your mouth and place it on the bread plate or anything. When they are clearing, they'll clear that as well. When you are eating with your friends and you are very animated, you are chatting about something, you are very animated, and please don't use your cutlery and be waving about. No, put the cutlery down before talking to your table mates. Okay? You finish your meal and you've indicated. There's one very important rule. If when you're putting your cutlery down, you put it down together, the waiters may misinterpret that you finished your meal. So only put your cutlery together when you have finished. If you haven't finished, always have them aside. Only put your cutlery together when you have finished. If you haven't finished, kindly always have them apart. Okay, so you have finished your first course, which was a soup. You finished your salad. You now go to your main meal. So again, your main meal cutlery is here. So you start eating away. Can you see that my meal is very delicious? It has a little bit of meat, a little bit of fish. It's and some steamed vegetables. Please, do not mix your meals. When you go to the dining area, when it's time for salad, just take your salad meal. Come and finish that, and then go back for the main dish, which is your dinner dish. When you go for your dinner, please don't add the dessert. And please, especially our young men, do not heap the food as if this is your last meal, after which there's no more food left in the world. Do a little at a time. If when you take your meal and you take too much, and you heap it as if you have Mount Afajato on your plate. People look at you and they think, that person is not well groomed, and you may lose a potential job opportunity. I can tell you at the Springboard Roadshow Foundation that we have actually carried out interviews at a buffet table to see how the potential candidates will handle food when it's free and they are not paying for it. Needless to say, we got some people falling by the roadside because they did not dine well. So this is an important and integral part of your dining. Your water glass is always here, so ensure that you take your water glass. You drink your water glass. If you are in an area, in a particular place where you would like either white wine or red wine, you take your red wine every now and then. You take your wine or your juice. So your water glass, your juice, and then any other drink that they may have for you. So we have finished our main course. Our dessert has just been served, and it is some really rich chocolate cake with a touch of ice cream. I'll take my spoon and take a bite from my dessert plate, and I'm really enjoying this lovely dessert. So I would like you to leave me so that I can enjoy my dessert in peace. So my name has been Comfort Ocran, and this has been a CoRe presentation for you. Go to our website, leave your comments. If you have any questions, do send your questions as well, and we'll do our best to answer you. Till we come your way next time, do enjoy a lovely, lovely week.
A presentation of CoRe, the COVID-19 Recovery and Resilience Program.
Back to the basics. I brought one number down so many times you don't want to even get